Good morning. Thank you for joining. We are live on Facebook on Jessie's page, Jessie the Pit Mix. Today I'm going to read Jessie to you, but I am also going to show you some t-shirts. I don't think I've ever done that, shown all these t-shirts. So I'm going to show some t-shirts, read the book, and see if you like any of them. Okay, so I'm wearing this one. This is the first one I'm going to show you. It says, all you need is love and a shelter dog. All right. All right, so this is a women's v-neck, and it has, it's a little bit fitted. So it's kind of longer and roomier in the hip area. This is a racerback. And it's also a woman's size. These are super, super soft material too. And these are my first two designs that I ever made. Adopt dogs, save lives. Now this comes in a ladies v-neck or a unisex. I even have some in children's sizes, not very much, but I have a few. All right, and next is my other first design, Adopt Dogs. This is also a ladies v-neck, fitted, and these are unisex. They're just very straight down the sides, and the Adopt Dogs Save Lives, and the Adopt Dogs with the pink heart. So yeah, they're on my website, www.jessiethepitmix.com. And yeah, if you live close by and you want to meet me somewhere and avoid having, to pay the postage, let me know. Send me a message and we can work something out. Alrighty, here we go. Jessie. And she's right here. She's right here. Hi, Jessie. Are you right there? Alright. Okay. Here we go. Hi. I'm Jessie. I'm a pit bull. I know. Pit bulls are mean. Ha, yeah, right. Well, I'm here to say you can't believe everything you hear. Enough of that. More about me. Jessie, the little center of attention over here. I must admit, I might be a little funny looking at first glance, but everyone thinks I am gorgeous. At least those that matter, and I happen to agree. My hair is soft and shiny and kind of short. Definitely easy to manage. Can you imagine what those long hairs go through? Just to wash their hair? I'm also missing one of my front teeth. Puppy playtime, enough said. I'm mostly black with a thin white stripe between my eyes. It's a little crooked, just one of my beauty marks. And I have a splash of white around my nose that curls down my chin and makes a cute little shape on my chest. My whiskers, now they are funny. On one side of my face, they're white. On the other side, black. I guess I'm lucky they're not green. Now my best feature is my ears. They're what makes me unique. One always stands straight up, the other always flops down. Don't you think that is just the most precious thing? And if you follow Jessie on social media, we try to do on Ears Day, not Thursday. We call it Ears Day. We try to do the big ear pictures on Thursday, right? And I love to have my face petted. Well, back to my story. I wasn't always the light of Mom's eyes. I used to live in a house where everything wasn't so nice. It was okay at first. I would play and jump on the couch and run around the kitchen. That's where the tooth incident happened. But as I began to grow, my people put a thick collar on me and tied me to a tree in the backyard, even in the rain. I tried to get their attention using my ears, you know, that floppy and straight thing, and I would howl, but nothing seemed to work. It seemed like nobody wanted me anymore. I just sort of gave up. They never came out to play. They would never pet me. Poor Jessie. One night when it was raining, I pulled at my lead, trying to get on the porch. It was wet. I pulled and twisted and slipped and slithered. All of a sudden, I couldn't feel the collar anymore. I was free. I scratched at the door, but no one answered. It was dark and cold. I looked around and ran along the fence. I found a loose board and pushed it with my nose. The board moved. I pushed a little more, and can you guess what happened? The board fell off. Wow. I wondered what was on the other side. I squeezed through the hole, and all of a sudden, I was on the other side. I could run and run, say it with me, and run. Look at her go, Jessie, Jessie. When I stopped running, I was in a strange place. It wasn't a backyard. In fact, it wasn't a yard at all. There were no fences, no collars, no people. It was huge with rows and rows of vines growing on big stumps with clusters hanging down. It was kind of scary. Being in the vine yard wasn't so bad. Early in the morning, people would walk through the vines looking at the purple things. You know, those clusters. I tried eating them, but they were very sour. Anyway, I knew I had to hide, but I was getting really, really hungry. There was water in the ditches, but the only thing I could find to eat was what the peoples had dropped. Not much. It seemed like I was always hungry. One day, there was this person who kept calling me, "Here, boy, here, boy. Can't you tell I'm a girl? Just look at me. Do I look like a boy?" Anyway, he held out some food. It smelled like a chicken sandwich. Oh, did my mouth start to water. As I was eating the sandwich, he started to pet me. I didn't know how much I missed getting petted. I couldn't get enough. It felt so good. The man took me to a place called a shelter. There were lots of dogs there. big dogs, little dogs, old dogs, and puppies. Even some pit bulls like me. The peoples gave me a bath. A girl needs her beauty treatment and some water and treats. I like treats. They even petted my face. After a couple of days at the shelter, a family walked between the cages. I don't want a puppy, I heard the lady say. Then they looked at me. We stared at each other. Something clicked. I knew these were my peoples. I had to have them. I wagged my tail. I smiled. I jumped up and down. I tried to squeeze through the cage to get close to them. Everyone in the family petted me. It felt so good. She looks like a pit bull, Mom, the girl said, but it says lab mix on the card. She knows I'm a pit bull, and she can tell I'm a girl, beautiful and smart. You know your dogs, the shelter person said. She is a pit bull. But she's so cute, the girl said. Look at her eyes, they sparkle. I put on my bestest smile. Aren't you a sweetie? Mom said. See how I called her Mom? There are lots of them around, especially in the shelters, the helper person said. Christina, I think her name was. Pit bulls are normally very sweet and affectionate, just like any dog that is loved and cared for. Super important line right there. Just like any dog that is loved and cared for. Then they left. I thought I was going home, but they left. Now what was I going to do? I knew I would be stuck at the shelter forever. Poor Jessie. Poor Jessie, what are you going to do? Later that afternoon, there was a big commotion in the hallway. My family was back, and they had brought all of their other dogs to meet me, just to make sure I get along with everyone, so, of course, they loved me. Look at all those dogs. Home I went with Mom, girl, and 3 other dogs. What a family. They are so lucky they found me. Really, I'm the lucky one. They took me to school where I learned to sit and stay and lie down. And I can shake hands. Well, pause. Mom takes me for walks every day. I even get to sleep with her on her big, soft bed. Sure beats being tied to a tree, you think? I love being next to her. She tells me how pretty I am. She gives me treats, and she tells me I'm a good girl. What more could a girl ask for? And you know what? She pets me. I love having my face petted. Yes. All right, Jessie. All right, really quickly, I'll go over the shirts again. Unisex, straight on the sides. Adopt dogs, pink and white. Another unisex design, straight on the sides. Adopt dogs, save lives. Then I have the same two messages on a ladies cut, which is a little bit tighter in the waist and a little bit larger in the hip area. These are both ladies V-necks. And the one I'm wearing is also ladies V-neck. All you need is love and a shelter pet. This is my newest design. It's the racerback. And it says love. Kind of an antique-y looking print there. All right. Well, thank you for joining. Let's get to the doggies. You can see them. Tucker's over here cleaning the bed. Nice job, Tucker. All right. Here's Jessie. Hey there, baby. Hey, Jessie. Happy Saturday story time. Happy Saturday story time. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. Good girl, Jess. Are you tired? Are you tired? There goes the tail. Yes, there goes. Good girl. Good girl. There she is. Oh, big stretch. Good girl. Oh, Jessie. Okay, let's see. Tucker. Tucker's over here. Hey, why are you licking the bed? Why are you licking the bed, silly guy? Silly guy. Oh, Tucky. There's Tucky. And Jessie over here laying down in the corner. All right. Happy Saturday. Thank you for joining us for Saturday Story Time. See you next week. Bye.